Hey everybody, it's Tiffany from Tiffany's Paper Shop. Yes, it has been a while since I made a video. I took a little bit of time off this summer. I've had some exciting, crazy things happen. I got engaged. Yes, and no, I don't have a ring yet, so I won't be showing it off. But I got a new grandbaby as well, number 5. So lots of fun. Anyway, I've been excited to get back to my paper crafting. I've been also concentrating on my jewelry business for a little bit. So thanks for bearing with me and thank you for coming back and watching. This is not my original idea, although I've changed it up a lot, like I always do. I start playing with things and I have to add more and do my own thing with it. But I wanted to give a shout out to Sandy at Septeria 18. She gave me the idea for the basics of this little flip mini album. I am thinking that it would be really fun to use as I just forgot the name of it. A little Thanksgiving journal. A little, goodness, I've gone blank. A little place where you can jot down all the things that you're thankful for. I know there's a name for it and it will come to me. Anyway, so I've got my project kind of halfway put together, so I'm going to try. I wanted to put it together with you, so I'm going to try to hold it together as I flip through it really quickly to give you an idea of what I am doing. So this is the first page with a little pocket, a little scallop pocket, and a tag. And then we've got a cute little scallopy page with a spot, a gratitude journal. That's the name of it. It came to me, yay. Yes, I'm getting older. A gratitude journal. So space here to journal, cute little pocket to tuck your little cut aparts in or more journaling. Another pocket here. I just stuck a scrap in there and it doesn't want to go in all the way, but I think it's kind of cute just hanging out like that. So like I said, I'm trying to hold it together while I turn the pages because I haven't glued it together yet. Back of that page, and then a tiny little pocket page, and I'm thinking I might make a pocket out of this. Not sure. You could also tuck it in that little pocket. This paper, oh, so drool worthy, isn't it? So I think I only have like 9 of the collector packs that have, oh, I should show you that. Let's see, I've got one right here. So I will be listing these in my shop. So it's got the chipboard stickers and the bits and pieces and the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and then one of each paper, okay? So I happened to get those from Tuesday morning last year, and I hadn't listed them in my shop, and when I was going through stuff, I went, oh my goodness, I need to list those. This is like one of my favorite all time. So I'm going to hook these together, but I will show you that soon. Okay, and then this cute little doodad. I've actually been watching, I can't even read that. I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers from Anne of Green Gables. I've actually been watching, and on, was it Netflix or Prime? Oh, sorry. So cute. Okay, another page. Another pocket page with a cute little, uh-oh, got that stuck in there. Cute little tag to pull out. Another cute page and another teeny little pocket. Okay, so my plan was to make 3 little books and then hook them all together. So let's see, I'm going to first show you the basics to put one of the little pocket page inserts together. Well, to do one little book, okay? We're gonna do one little book together. I've already got my pieces cut for one, but I wanted to show you the cutting part. And then at the end, I'll show you how so I'm going to show you basic like Sandy did, and then I'll show you, if you want to stay tuned, how I've changed it up to make this little book. But before I get started, one more thing. I have put together a little kit because I bought quite a bit of the paper. I don't have all of them, so I'm going to include, this is a little kit for this mini flip book. Gratitude journal, what have you. So you'll get two. These are just a basic dot. They did not, the gold dot, they did not come with this collection. So, but they match perfectly, and I think it's always just really nice to have a couple of the same sheets for like a background for a scrapbook page, 2-page layout. So 2 of those and 2 of the stripes. Let's see, the stripes also have the beautiful orange leaves on the back. Let's see, how can I do this easily without messing it all up? Okay, one of this little blue dot has 2x2s. This gorgeous, gorgeous floral. So pretty with the little, it's got like little wheat fronds in it. And burnt orange. I hope the colors are picking up here. Really pretty navy, deep, not really navy, like a midnight blue. And then the orange gingham. I love gingham. Darling little posies with some more cute plaid or buffalo check. Okay, you'll get a piece of wood paper, but it may, if I run out of these, I don't have a ton of these, you'll get another wood basic paper from Simple Stories. It probably won't have the wreaths on the back. It might have like a graph paper on the back. Okay, look at these pumpkins. Are they so cute? Darling. And then you'll get either the 4x4s or the 3x4 cut aparts. And you will get the 6x6. So that's what I've done the cover with. You'll also get a little scallop trim to make a pocket and several, I think I'll include 4 of these. You'll probably get an orange gingham and a couple of yellows and a blue or mint, whatever you call that. Also 2 feet each of these beautiful seam binding ribbons that match perfectly. You'll get 6 little journaling cards that have the corners rounded, and then you'll get an assortment of the bits and pieces. So really a fun little kit. You could make cards with it, of course scrapbook pages, little mini albums, whatever you want, and I will list that below. Oh, here's the little, there's the other little page, scallop page. Yes, okay, I can come up with the words. Now, let's see. So, to show you the basic for the page, let's see, I need my cutting board. What we're going to do is, first, all you need to do is cut off 4 inches, or make your, yeah, I'm making it too complicated. Cut off 4 inches. And if you want if your paper is directional, you know, pay attention to that. That's our cover, okay? Now I have actually made myself a little template. Maybe I'll show you that right now. Oh, maybe I'll keep cutting and then show you the template. Okay, that's the cover. Set that aside. Now you'll have a big piece left. And for some, oh, well, I'll show you that later maybe. For some of them, I did leave the little branding strip, the UPC strip on to make it more decorative, but I'm not going to mess with that right now. So then you'll have an 8 by 12 piece left. And all you need to do with that is, let's see, you'll want to cut that at 10 1/4. Let's see, am I in camera? Yeah. So 10 1/4 right there. Cut a little piece off of that. Okay, that's your tiny pocket. And then this is what you will make the inside pages with. So for this paper, Sandy just went ahead and folded them, but this paper does tend to crack. So I like to square it first. So just set that over here. And I don't know if you, I thought this was really helpful actually. I made myself a template so that I could figure out, you know, what was going to turn out to be what before I cut it a certain direction, because like the 4x6 cut aparts, you know, this will make more sense in a minute, but if you want to take a screenshot of that, that might be really helpful for you. Because you're folding things different directions, and this actually turns, like this piece turns upside down like that, so. Okay. So that helped me figure out where things were going to end up, I guess is the easiest way to say it. Okay, so first for the cover. Isn't this fun? Double-sided paper, so cute. I just love this subtle, you know, tone on tone. Okay, so we're going to score it right in the center at 6 inches, and then a 1/2 inch over, 6 1/2, and then I'm gonna go back to 5 1/2. So 5 1/2, 6, 6 1/2. All right. Now, you don't have to do this, but I like to score it on both sides because then for sure it's not going to crack. 5 1/2. Did I do that right? I need my glasses. 5 1/2, 6, 6 1/2. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. And then all you need to do is, you do need to decide if you want this to be the front or if you want that to be the front. And if you're doing, now you can just do one book and it'll be a cute little, it could be a cute little snail mail, something, a little gift to tuck some little goodies inside, some stickers, whatnot. So, or if you're doing 2 or 3 books and attaching them together like I am, you might want to look at, you know, how your different books are going to look together. So I know I always make things way more complicated than they need to be. I am a perfectionist. So I'm going to fold that in half. And I do want it to go, I want the stripes to be on the outside of my cover. So I'm going to, you probably can't see that little score line there. I'm just going to fold that back like that. And then I'm going to take, oh, yep, it cracked a little bit. The other side and fold it back like that. So you're going to end up with like a W. All right. And then we're going to glue inside this little part to make our cover. But a little tip for you, if you take your UPC strip, your scrap, you might want to, some of them I have saved and used to decorate with. So pick the one that's not your favorite. The side that's not your favorite, and you'll want to use, you know, the piece that's white. It's not going to show, and I'm actually going to glue that in to that little slot to make it more of a, oh, it just makes it more sturdy, and it makes it so that it's not like bowed. so much in the center. So, and this is totally optional. You don't have to do this, but so I'm going to put, see if we can get my glue to come out. Good. That's a good sign. Okay. Ooh, it's coming out really well now. And then I'm just going to slip that inside. And I will trim it later because it's definitely not exactly the right size. So get it so it's flush on one end and you won't have to trim that end. I'm going to let that dry for just a minute. That's the cover, okay? Then this is the fun part. Okay, so that big piece, set that aside. You'll want to, I'm going to use this side so I can see it better. You'll want to score it in half. So it's 10 1/4. So we want it to be, so 5 1/16, I think that is. So just one little tick mark after the 5 inches. Okay. And then turn it the other way and score it in half again. So it's 8 inches. So I'm going to just score it at 4 inches. Pretty simple. I'm going to do that again on the other side just in case. Well, yeah. Hopefully it will help not to crack. So 4 inches and 5 and is it an 8th? It's a 16th, I think. 5 and 16th. Alrighty, now you can take your scissors. What we'll need to do is, so you've got 4 rectangles. You're going to want to cut out your top left rectangle. Just cut it out. You can take your scissors and follow those score marks. If you don't have a scoreboard and you have a cutting one of these, just use you can get a little, let me show you. You can get a little stylus like this with the rounded end at the Dollar Tree. Or you could use like a butter knife, seriously. So you just put your paper in there where you want to score it and just follow along that line. It works great. You don't think you have to have a scoreboard. It doesn't make it easier. So I'm going to go ahead and use my paper trimmer and cut out that top corner. Oh, I do have one of my bracelets on that I make. I sell my jewelry in Hawaii at a chain of stores called Sand People. So right now, it's aquamarine. Isn't that pretty? If you're interested, I can get you one. I can make you one. But if you go to Kauai by chance, stop in Honolulu at Sand People and you'll see my jewelry there. I used to have it at more of their stores, but they've had to shut some of them down due to COVID. So sad. Let's see if I love this cutting board because, this paper trimmer, because it has a little wire down the center, so it shows you right where it's going to cut. Really nice. Okay. Hopefully that's a little bit tricky, a little bit hard to see. I guess it wouldn't hurt to draw a line with a pencil. Okay, here we go. So what we have now, this is what we're going to fold up to make this little pocket page that has a little flap, and then another little side pocket, And then this will be just an extra page, and I actually used it on mine. I just used it to make a tag with. So, well, you can just, you know, have fun and do whatever you want to do. I need a new blade. It's getting a little bit ragged. So, all we're going to do is simply, let's see, have to think about this for a second. So we're going to fold this over like that. And then we'll fold this. Oh, this is going to be, is this opposite of mine? Let me look again. No, it's not. Okay. Now, like I said, it does kind of crack when you just fold it. And you also, you could just like cut it from one end down there to make the pocket. If you wanted to, if you don't want to worry about the flap. I think the flap's really cute, but it does tend to crack. So I'm going to just score it. Let's see. I'm gonna maybe like a 1/2 inch from the corner and 1/2 inch from, let's see. I've got a couple of, how can I do this easily? I've got a couple of dark lines here, so I can't see them. So maybe about there. Oh, I think I'll come up a little higher on the bottom, maybe 1 inch. Okay, and I'm just going to score. It doesn't, I mean, just wherever is fine, as long as you want your little circle notch to show here. So hopefully, oh, I should have scored that on the other side. I think if your score mark goes down, it folds that way the best. Folds up that way if you've gone down that way. So I'm going to do it the other way, even though I can't really see with the stripes very well. It does help that I've put pencil in this line. Okay, let's try that. Sorry, make this more complicated. If you have paper that's not Simple Stories, like if you have Cartabella, Echo Park, they don't crack so much. Okay, that was too far. But that's okay. I was thinking it would be cute to like round that corner. Oh, you know what, actually, it won't show if I do it again, probably, so maybe I'll do it just a little bit higher. Try that. We're learning, right? Let's see. Okay, that's better. And it didn't crack too much. Yay. So yeah, I was thinking it would be cute to round that corner, but we'll see. And then this part, all you have to do is fold that back. Oh, I also was thinking we should make our notch here before we fold that down so that we could, you know, see how much is going to show. Let me grab my pen. So usually you just use, you know, a large circle punch to make a little notch. Show you this one more time so you know what I'm talking about. So if you can see, there's a little notch here. So you can just take a little slice out of it with probably like between a 1 inch and 1.5 inch circle punch. I don't have mine handy. I love this punch. It's a tab punch. Oh, it's EK Success. I've had it forever and ever, but any kind of circle or tab punch would probably work, even oval. So I'm just going to take a piece out of it. I'm going to kind of eyeball it in the center and take a little notch out of it like that. All right. Then all you need to do is glue. I'm going to glue this flap down, so I'm just going to put some glue right there, like that. And then, so we've got a pocket here. oh, sorry, you're going to make a pocket here. So let's see, you'll want to glue here and here. And if you want your little scallop pages that come in the kit that I've made to fit in here, do a tiny line of glue as close to the edge as you can. All right, so that's a pocket now. Voila. Then this part that we folded back, going to make that a pocket as well. All you want to do is glue the bottom edge though. You want the left side open and the right side open. Just like that, because the left side is what's going to attach to this little flap in on your cover. So now the reason I want, so I guess you could call what Sandy did like a one-sheet wonder, which is awesome because you can get this full little mini book out of one sheet. But for me, I have all this gorgeous, gorgeous paper and I want to use it. And they all look so cute together, you know? So coordinating all the colors. So yeah, I wanted to, so that's why I made, so I did 3 of these. And then let's see, the little, here, let me, before I get ahead of myself. So I made 3 of them so I could kind of mix and match, right? So you don't have all the same pages, all the same paper in one little section. And this little guy, all you need to do is score that at about 1/2 inch, or I'm going to go 1 in farther, so it's, what is that, 3/8, I guess, of an inch. Yeah, just enough that you can be able to put some glue on there and slide it inside of your little pocket page. Okay, and then you'll want to fold that in half. So that's 7.5. So that'd be what, 7.5. So half of 7 is 3.5, right? So then we'd add a 1/4. So 3 3/4. And you have to decide again, do you want it to go this way or this way? So you're gonna open that back up and hopefully that will meet right up to where, it's pretty close. Okay, and now to put it all together, which I think I am actually going to use this little cover that I've already got ready. I'm going to hurry and glue. Let's see, I want to decide. Okay, and so I actually left the UPC strip on this one because I thought it would be cute to have this little decorative edge. So yeah, so what I did was just, say this is the same paper, I just cut my 4 inches right along there, so it's just, so it had that piece of the UPC strip on it. And then I also had, okay, yeah, I'll probably do a second video to show how to decorate this with a little bit more detail, how I made my book. But let's see, I was thinking, how do I want it? I think I'll do it this way. Let's see, and then tuck this in here. Yeah, I think that will be really cute. Oh, aren't those flowers cute? And then I'll cover that up with a different, you know, UPC strip scrap that I have left. So let's see, I need to quickly glue that. And here's a little scrap. Get some of this stuff out of the way. Oh, actually, I need to go this way. Get me a little UPC scrap here to tuck inside that. glue there. I always end up with glue all over my fingers. It's like kindergarten, right? Okay. Try to hurry and finish this up. And it doesn't seem to always be totally precise. I usually end up with a little, extra on one end. You can trim that off if you want with your scissors, but where that's going to be the very back of my book, I'm not even going to worry about it. Okay, go ahead and trim that off. So let me show you the difference here. The first one that I made, this is the first one that I made, and I didn't put anything in. I didn't put the little scrap of UPC in the, I guess you'd call it the spine. And this is the second one that I made, and I did put the scrap in there. And you can see how it's just more square, and it doesn't bow out like this one does. I do have like an extra, piece of paper in this one, but it just makes it a little bit, I don't know, more, I think it's going to work better once we attach them together too, so that it doesn't, and it also makes it so it doesn't, the cover doesn't pop up as much. So, all right, so I've got that little guy and this. Oh, maybe I want, oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so you have an opening here and you have an opening here. Feels like I've glued it way too high. Hopefully it will work out. So all you need to do now is, let's see, I had a little scallop page I was going to add. Where have I put that? Oh, I was going to use this cute orange gingham one. My Cricut kind of munched this one up, so I'm going to use this one for my example and not send it to you guys. But so it'll come with the white backing and the pattern paper. Most of them will. Probably one will be just the pattern that you can just slide into your little pocket page like that. Isn't that so cute? So this will have a square mark, and you can just simply fold that over. It does help to burnish it down with your bone folder. If you don't have a bone folder, use the back of your scissors or a butter knife. Okay, now let's see, glue that on real quick. This is some birthday paper that is almost the same, almost exactly the same print as the one that comes in this pack. So I've used this where the back won't show. Obviously we're gluing this on. So just try to eyeball that in the center so you've got an even border around the edges. That's so cute. Okay, and then what you'll want to do before you glue in your little pages is take a little triangle off of each end. We're starting right at that square mark. Just a little snip like that, and they don't have to be perfectly even. So I've got a little mess up here, but you know what? We'll cover it up with something really adorable and nobody will know, right? I mean, so cute. I just love the florals in this. You could even cut out some florals, if you have a scrap of this left, cut some out. So, this is easy. Just put some glue. Let's see. You're going to glue this little flap into the opening here, just like that. So all you need to do is put glue on like the inside of this fold. and not all the way up to the fold, more kind of towards the bottom. All right, and then just slide that in to that little opening you can see right here. And it's a little bit smaller, which I think is adorable because the stripes or whatever is behind it peeks out a little bit. Let that dry for a minute. Okay, and then same thing here. You don't need to clip the corners, but you've already got that folded. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on that little extra tab and tuck that inside on, so this is the front and then this is the back. Just going to tuck that in there like that towards the bottom, and I'm going to fold it over just to make sure that it's going to look straight. It's going to be straight. Okay, and then this seems to be buckling a little bit. It's pretty tricky to get that score line perfectly centered, so I'm just going to trim a tiny hair off. Ooh, this is turning out to be a long video. I am so good at long videos. I apologize. Okay, and then just simply put a tiny line of glue. So if you want it to be a pocket, you'll want to glue, let's see, it's going to close up like that. You want to glue a tiny bead along this end and a tiny bead along the bottom, and it's a little pocket. Have to put my glue cap on or it's gonna either clog up or it's gonna ooze all over the place. But this is such good glue. This is art glitter glue. It never, like, if you get it on something where it's not supposed to be, it doesn't show. I love it. Okay, isn't that cute? Tuck some little goodies in there. Now, all you have to do, you still got that opening, and you're going to slide that right onto there. Oh, also, trim some little corners, miter those corners. Trim some little triangles. That'll make it much easier to slide it on. Okay, and then put some more glue on here. Not all the way up to the fold again. Not all the way down to the fold here. And then make sure you've got that opened up. Just going to slide. I'm going to try to hold it so I'm pushing it open so I won't get the glue all over. Slide that in there like that. Oh, it's not fitting. I'm going to trim a little bit more. I'm glad I didn't put the glue all the way to the end. I may have glued it too much here, but let's see if we can get it in there now. Ooh, okay, that looks pretty decent. Let's see. And then you'll want to make sure nothing's ever perfect, right? That just didn't go on quite like I expected it to, but it will be just fine. Oh, those papers are so cute together, aren't they? Let's see, I need some kind of a little strip there. I think I had something. I'll figure that out later. Can I just have this? Okay. That'd be cute. Yeah, that would look good. So isn't that cute? Adorable, darling. So you've got all these little pockets. Slide your little cards into. You could, you know, decorate your little cards up if you wanted to. And then do some journaling on them. And then just slide them into your pocket. Like that. I think it's really cute to have things poking up out, kind of like a junk journal. So that's why I've done this. Yeah, this has been kind of a long video, so I think I will. Now you've got the basics. You can go ahead and make one. But I think I will do another video to show more how putting this one together, and the way I did like the pages with the 4x6 cut apart sheets. So stay tuned for that. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see, oh, also, one more exciting thing that happened while I was away. I got up to 1,000 subscribers, so that is so exciting for me. I really appreciate you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do that. I hope to be able to start doing my Tuesday morning craft hauls again, but they just really haven't been getting their shipments. So I've called them like 3 times this week, and they keep saying that they've been put on hold at my store. So anyway, I think that will be cute. So I've got 3 little books that I can put together, and I'm just going to use a little, show you real quick. I have this tab punch. I actually got this at Tuesday morning that makes these cute little tabs. So I was thinking it would be cute to just fold them in half and make them like a hinge. I was thinking about just gluing the covers back to back, but I just called that's 2 extra pages and cute paper that I don't want to cover up. So I'm going to put some little hinges on it like that to hook the separate little books together. Won't that be cute? So yeah, anyway, thanks so much for watching. I will be sure and get the kit listed, the little mini album kit that has the ribbon and stuff in it. And then I will also link that below and link the the big kit that has all the chipboard and what do they call it? The collector's essentials kit, I think, for the fall farmhouse. So look for those in my shop. Thanks so much. I hope you're all well.